lady got put in prison because they said she didn't pay the tax, but she paid the difference.
She was a millionaire.
She said, I own my own business.
I own my own business.
I can afford to sit where I want to sit.
Revenue was coming in. They didn't know what this phrase was back in the day, but she was getting the bag.
She was getting the bag.
She was carrying it too.
What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets React, and we're back with another video.
Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. We're super excited about this video, guys.
Yes.
If you're new to us and we're new to you, make sure you scroll down, hit the red subscribe button, and turn on the post notification bell because we're on the road to 50K. And we cannot get there without you guys. All right? Join the family. Before we get started, say hello to Sienna. Hey, Mama, you can have it in your mouth.
So she's gonna be with us in a video. You know, just give us great company. So without further ado, let's get into
the video.
All I wanted was to see a movie. One down, please.
Ooh. I can't sell downstairs tickets to you people.
Yeah, 46.
Okay, that's exactly what she would say.
Her sister's story in a Heritage Minute. Many call Viola Desmond a quiet revolutionary, but to Wanda Robson,
her sister?
the youngest in a family of 11, Vi will always be Big Sis.
Bro, I'm sorry, y'all. Back in the day, they had babies. Of a family of 11.
Yeah.
They
During some hard times.
During some hard times. So that's a...
If they could do it, we could do it, but we're not.
Nah, no, what?
Max.
Got
a baby in the video.
Right.
It looked out for me and my brother Jack. We lived on the corner of Washington and Gary Street. Two flats. So we moved up.
The resemblance.
The family had dwindled down to just I and my brother by that time. Viola and her, she was married. They took the first flat. And they had in the living room that was the beauty parlor and the kitchen, and that's how she started.
That's how a lot of
We're
people
coming
started.
and going all the time.
Owning her beauty salon did not come easily. Viola was denied formal training in Halifax because of the color of her skin. So she trained in Montreal, New York, even Atlantic City.
Yo, you gotta really think about what's being said right now. Like, the color of your skin stopped you.
Right.
From being successful.
Right.
These days, you may have those ideologies, you know what I'm saying, looked at, but it's swept under the rug, and they don't put it out there. They be like, no, I'm sorry, you can't get a job.
Yeah.
But back then, it was very public, and they made it known that we don't accept your kind. Like,
yeah. That's some hard times
still
to go
blew
through.
up. Come on, man.
Let's see how she blew up.
Ain't no excuses. Ain't none.
It's very, very... I couldn't imagine what people went through during those times. Because, you know, even like our parents, I don't know about our parents, but at least my dad and your mom are around the same age. So they were born, like when they were born, segregation in the States were, you know, starting to dwindle down. But of course, they still had, you know, some laws that suppressed them. So it's like, if you made it during those times, you can make it through anything.
Anything. Man, let that be said right now, right here,
Learn
right
from the likes
now.
of Madame C.J. Walker, the
Yes,
first black female millionaire. Back in Canada, Viola opened up her salon, set up a school to develop other black beauticians, and created her own beauty products. She spent hours, sometimes days, traveling across the Maritimes, delivering them to
65 cents.
Viola was on one of her product runs, November 8th.
What you mean? 65 cents? You know how much it is to get a silk press today? 65 cents to get my hair done.
Imagine going to this. I feel like everybody will be at their top peer position right now. Like, they'll be looking their best every single day, no matter what finances look like. 65 cents to go to the salon to get your hair did and to come out with some more change in your pocket. Can't beat that.
Can't beat it at all.
1946, when her car broke down in New Glasgow, she decided to see a movie, and that changed the course of history.
I could afford to buy the more expensive ticket. I run my own business.
the usher came up and said, Miss, you're sitting in the wrong seat. You can't sit there. She said, don't, that's the seat. It's more expensive. So Viola said, well, I'll go and I'll pay the difference.
They refused to take my money.
She said, I always sit down when I'm in Halifax. She went there and sat down. When the usher came again and said, I'll have to get the manager, Viola said, get the manager. I'm not doing anything wrong. The manager took one arm and took the other, dragging her up, and she lost a shoe and a purse, and somebody picked and retrieved them. The policeman called a taxi. The manager went to the courts to get an order for her arrest. Now, arrest for what? She goes to prison, and one thing I say, she was in jail, they take her to jail. I say, Viola, you know, jail. I mean, what did you do?
They said I didn't pay the theater tax, but it was really about color.
She made this, I think, was a conscious response of rebellion. I'm not doing this.
And I think the impact for me was to show how a small act can become something even bigger.
Former Lieutenant Governor Mayanne Francis was a part of that bigger moment decades later, issuing a pardon to Viola Desmond in April 2010.
Wow.
A request initiated in writing by Viola's younger sister.
She
Wow.
knew an injustice was done to her sister, and she fought to make sure that it was undone in her lifetime. So it was
In her lifetime.
a very moving experience for me, knowing that I was the one, a black woman, was going to be given Viola Desmond something that she should have had a long time ago.
So this is a moment of justice. But I'm seeing this here, and I was glad she was still alive to be able to sign these papers over.
Her sister.
You know what I'm saying? And it just goes to show you guys the time frame of how long it takes to get justice. You know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't have been 2010.
Yeah, 1946.
46?
So what?
Golly, come on, man. Y'all be telling me all the time these people was rejecting it?
Too
Wow.
long. Too
Wow.
long. Wait, but hold on. This lady got put in prison because they said she didn't pay the tax, but she paid the difference.
She was a millionaire.
She said, I own my own business.
I own my own business.
I can afford to sit where I want to sit.
Revenue was coming in. They didn't know what this phrase was back in the day, but she was getting the bag.
And she was getting the bag.
She was carrying it too.
Whew.
Mm.
My car broke down. Let me go on here and watch a movie.
I mean, hey, why not, bro? Like,
her freedom. I remember my heart was just beating away, and it was so many people, so many cameras, and I kept thinking, this is for you, Viola, and there she is.
As fate would have it, Mayanne Francis lives next to the Camp Hill Cemetery in Halifax, where Viola was buried in 1965.
Viola
that's...
Davis Desmond, 1914.
Oh, she was
1960.
young
She was
when
really
she
young.
passed.
She made it her mission to have Viola's gravesite officially marked with signs. She's also responsible for this: a portrait of Viola hanging on the government house walls. And this was Wanda Robson's response, seeing it for the first time.
Wanda looks at it and she goes up closer and she says, high five. You know, yeah, she put her hand up and she said, high five. It was really
The pardon, the portrait, the graveside markers, it all leads back to Wanda and her quest for justice.
My family had a front row, and this is what we got.
A framed copy of the pardon hangs at the front of Wanda's home,
That's what's up.
keeping her sister's memory, her place in history nearby. And if Viola was alive to see it today,
She'd read it. And she'd say,
Oh.
Money, did you do that? I'd say with a lot of help. I'm so proud of you.
Ooh, they
I'm
almost
so
go.
proud
They
of
go
you.
for twins.
And I love you very much. That's what she'd say. She is something else. I love her.
Asha Tomlinson, CBC News, Sydney, Nova Scotia.
Oh my God. It is so beautiful. Okay, so the title says that she is the new face on Canada's $10 bill. I wish they would have got to that part.
Right. I thought we was gonna actually get to see the $10 bill.
Yes.
That would have been like so much more clarity with this, with the information that was given. So.
A hairdresser who started her own salon in her shop, who was refused lessons or schooling on hairdressing. A successful woman who car just broke down on the side of the road. She just wanted to watch a movie. Mm-hmm. And now she has portraits in the government office.
Right.
She has markers on her grave.
It's the success story. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel at the time that we're living in now, there's really no excuses. Right, Mama? That's none, huh? No excuses to why there isn't, more multi-million-dollar young black entrepreneurs or young black business-minded people. And I'm going to just say it's not even about the race color, but because of the time it was in and she was rejected because of her skin color. That's why I mentioned it in that way. But this is for everybody, man, with such a time we're living in.
Yes.
But because she, Vibe, they call her, because she came from a time where it was so racially profiled and so hard to get your business, business going. It's hard to just walk in a restaurant and get a freaking meal at that time because you get turned around. We don't accept your kind. Okay, let me go make my own kind of money. Boom, boom, boom. She made it work. She got the bag. She got kicked out of freaking theater and then lied on her.
They lied on her.
Lied on her.
And now their generations, probably them, because if she was still alive today, she would be what, 80? 46? Oh, well, no.
2010 is when she passed. She was around her 40s.
She was born in I think it said 1916.
25.
No, 1916.
16?
Yeah.
We're going to have to double check. Fact check on that.
She may be over 100 by now, but what about the manager who lied on her, who went to get an order for her arrest? Like, his children, his grandchildren are seeing this woman on $10 bills. You didn't want to take my money? Okay. Your grandchildren,
right?
All of them, they're gonna have my face on their money. Ooh. Okay.
Talking about make your mark in history for real.
Make your enemy my footstool.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. I'm motivated by this one, you guys. This was a good one. We should give the shout out to the guy.
Yeah, Callie.
It was a male.
I'm not sure
because
it's not a real name.
Right.
So thank you for the super thanks and for requesting this video, Callie X
Shout out
Yukon.
To you. Yes.
We hope that you enjoyed this video with us, as well as everyone else who is watching. Like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super thanks if you would like to support the channel that way, just like Callie X Yukon did.
Right.
And we have our mailing address in the description box below. Tell Sienna hey.
Hey.
She
Also,
did well.
man, go ahead and give Callie some likes in the comment section. Bro. We're going to pin her comment. That way you guys can see it. Or him. I'm sorry. I don't know why I do. It's Cali, so I'm going off of what it's called.
California.
So basically,
Maybe.
But go ahead and go show that person some love, bro, for supporting us in the way they did and giving us such a bomb video.
Yes.
That's just like, I'm pretty sure for all our viewers going to be motivated. You know what I'm saying? To continue to pursue their dreams if needed.
Yes.
So,
Much love to Canada.
Facts.
Yes.
We love us some Canada.
And we love history. So we hope you all enjoyed this video with us. We'll see you soon.
Peace.
Look, Sienna.